This is Prime, the sports drink that promises to hydrate you better than any other. It contains 10% coconut water, 835 mg of electrolytes, 250 mg of BCAAs, B vitamins, and antioxidants. In just 13 months, this brand has made over $250 million in retail sales and grossed $110 million internally. But here's the catch. Getting your hands on a bottle is nearly impossible. And it's not just you. There were kids who were fighting with each other, grappling to grab a bottle. Even a black market has formed around the drink, where fans are reselling it at an extreme markup. KSI said that he and Logan didn't expect it, and most importantly, they didn't plan it. But I don't believe it. I mean, you don't create the demand overnight. A buzz doesn't happen overnight. All marketing experts know that. It takes months, sometimes even years to do this. So was this a well-planned promotion, or just a happy accident? And most importantly, was it all legal?
Come on. Here we go. This was inevitable. This was your fault. Yeah.
Okay, for those of you who have absolutely no idea what Prime hydration is, let me give you a little background story. Before Prime, Paul and KSI were known for their trash talk and celebrity boxing matches. KSI claimed victory in both their amateur and professional fights, but their beef didn't last forever, and they eventually became friends. In fact, Paul even credits KSI with saving his career, which is a pretty big deal. According to an interview with The Mirror, the partnership was more than just making money. They wanted to show what can happen when rivals become brothers and business partners, and that's exactly what they did. Prime was born from their newfound friendship and business savvy, and the brand quickly gained traction. With a killer combination of great taste and functionality, Prime became a marketer's dream come true. But let's be real. Who wouldn't want to try a sports drink created by two former rivals who are now besties? It's like the ultimate bromance with coconut water and electrolytes. You see, from the marketing perspective, it's a classic underdog story. It's a tale as old as time. Two guys with a combined reach of almost 100 million followers on social media taking on the big guys. It's like Rocky, but with fewer stairs to climb, or Kung Fu Panda, but with less martial arts and more energy drinks. There's something about watching someone who seems like they don't have a chance going up against the big guys and come out on top that just gets our blood pumping. Now, when it comes to Logan Paul and KSI, they may not seem like underdogs at first glance, but here's the thing. They know how to spin a story. And in the world of marketing, that's all that really matters. Just look at what they've done with Prime. With their massive audience behind them, they've taken the brand to new heights by doing outrageous stunts, making headlines and getting everyone's attention. It's like they're saying, yeah, we may not be actual underdogs, but we're going to act like we are and win anyway. And honestly, who can blame them? When you know how to tell your story the right way, you can make anything happen. Let me tell you folks, Prime is on a roll. They've got more sponsors than a NASCAR driver, and they're just getting started. I mean, they're the official hydration partner of Arsenal. That's right, they're keeping the gunners hydrated so they can keep kicking balls and taking names. And if that's not enough, they've got their logo all over the MBM Motorsports car in the NASCAR circuit. Move over, Dale Earnhardt Jr., there's a new brand in town. But wait, there's more. Prime is now in over 2,000 GNC retail stores across the US. That's enough stores to make your head spin. And if you're thinking that's impressive, just wait until you hear about their latest partnership. The UFC, baby. That's right, Prime is teaming up with the baddest fighters on the planet. They're gonna be front and center at every weigh-in, in the octagon, and all over social media, and with a following of 400 million fans. That's a lot of eyeballs on Prime. This is all great, isn't it? But here's the deal.
Oh my God, no!
The demand for Prime is so high that a Prime black market has emerged, with the drink being resold at absurd prices. There were listings on eBay showing a single bottle of Prime being sold for £14.95, while in contrast, it's sold at British supermarkets ASDA for £2. And things have gotten out of hand that stores have started imposing restrictions on young people buying it. Some stores won't even let kids in without a parent or guardian after 7:30 p.m. All of this has created the perfect conditions for the Prime dealers to thrive. Yes, you heard that right. When demand is high and supply is low, scalpers will swoop in to make a profit. It's like they always say, where there's a will, there's a way. And for the Prime dealers, where there's a demand, there's a profit to be made. In one interview, KSI made a bold statement about the resale market, saying he genuinely hates it and thinks it's taking advantage of people because of the hype. Can you blame him? We've all been there, refreshing the page to try and snag a hot item, only to be beaten by some scalper who's going to sell it for triple the price. It's like trying to win a game of musical chairs against a bunch of Olympic sprinters. But here's the thing, KSI and Logan Paul might be good at boxing, but they're even better at marketing. They know that the key to success is supply and demand. By limiting the supply, they create a frenzy of demand. It's like telling a child they can only have one cookie. Suddenly, they want it even more. This is called scarcity marketing, and it's a technique used to create a sense of urgency in customers. You know the feeling when you see that little tag that says only 3 left in stock and your heart starts racing? It's like FOMO on steroids, and companies use it to get you to buy before the discount disappears or the product runs out. The funny thing is, scarcity marketing works so well because of something called loss aversion. We hate the idea of missing out on something we believe is in limited supply. Remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020? It's a perfect example of how consumer behavior can change when we think something's going to run out. So while KSI might hate the resale market, he's also used scarcity marketing to his advantage. And you know what they say, you can't beat him, join him. Or in this case, beat him and then join him. Now, you may be wondering if this technique used by KSI and Logan Paul was legal or not. The truth is, it's a bit of a gray area. Price gouging, or the practice of raising prices of goods and services to an unfair level during an emergency, is illegal in many states in the US. However, it's not as clear-cut when it comes to scarcity marketing. Scarcity marketing is not inherently illegal, but it can certainly be seen as manipulative. By creating a sense of urgency and fear of missing out, companies can drive up demand and prices for their products. But is it fair to take advantage of customers in this way? On one hand, some may argue that it's just good business sense. After all, KSI and Logan Paul are not forcing anyone to buy their products, and consumers always have the option not to buy from scalpers and wait until the product fills the shelves in stores again. On the other hand, others may argue that it's exploitative to create artificial scarcity and jack up prices, especially for products that are in high demand during a pandemic. So is scarcity marketing legal or not? The answer is not so clear-cut, as it depends on the specific circumstances and laws of each state or country. However, one thing is for sure, it's a controversial practice that will continue to spark debates among consumers and business experts alike. But hey, we're not here to play judge and jury. At the end of the day, it's up to you, the viewer, to decide whether this is a clever marketing strategy or a shady business practice. Just don't blame us if you end up sleeping on the streets because you blew all your savings on a signed Logan Paul Pikachu plushie. And if you're feeling extra curious, check out our video on the Wednesday marketing campaign, where we reveal the secrets behind how they went viral. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay sharp and lead the way in marketing.